sir, family, bring it in, guys. We are one day away from the rest of our lives, y'all. Listen, do y'all have about 15 minutes, 16 minutes for me to update you on your money?
Yes.
All right, good deal, good deal. Let's jump straight down to it. Where is he at? Come on up, brother. You know what's gonna happen. Listen, naysayers, sit back, watch back. We got us a banger coming through. Y'all already know you are here with the chocolate Confucius, the undisputed champion of due diligence, Mr. 41 Thoughts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mr. As Straight as an Arrow, the ultimate V12, Mr. Usher. That's right, Money Montgomery, guys. Y'all dial in. Listen, what an event that is occurring, guys. A lot of media in this video. Shouldn't take about more than about 15, 16 minutes. But again, y'all are going to want to stay tuned all the way through this. Just a little summary of what's about to go down, guys. Let's tap down into a Bitcoin sitting at a healthy 104,000. Now 105,000. Again, all-time highs, if I'm not mistaken, were 108,000. Sitting on the crust of a big, beautiful XRP sitting at 316 on a consolidation. I am fine with it. As a lot of people are kind of seeing with some of these meme coins, especially Trump coin, where it shoots up. Well, hey, it's going to be swinging. We got bases built. We have floors built. This is what stable coin activity is. Y'all are going to fall in love with this stability. I promise you. Because I go to sleep knowing I'm not about to wake back up and see $2, 190. These are strong sets for us, right? But now let's dial into what's going down and what's coming forth in, 12 hours? Let's get down to it. Off the Tizop, uphold, breaking XRP. And again, this was on the 16th, so it's further past that. XRP has surpassed Goldman Sachs in terms of market cap. Now, in the previous video, I told you it was BlackRock. Now, the reason I bring this is because I need everybody to understand when I keep telling y'all that this is the world coin and XRP is an X entity World Bank. People are like, oh, market cap is, you can't, there's no way XRP could go to this for the market. Guys, instant rejection to anybody that comes up with a marketplace argument for why XRP can't go to a price. Explain to them again, XRP isn't about how much money they're holding. XRP price is based on how much money they are moving, how many assets they are moving. There's a limited amount of XRP, so for enable for it to handle that liquidity, the price has to go higher. It can be at 10,000. We don't have to have 50 trillion in the bank. We're just moving 20, 15 trillion of money a day. And again, keep in mind, America alone, I think they said moves 3 trillion. Japan, Europe, Germany, UK, India. You got to understand this, right? But now, why they're passing these major investment entities? Because again, the company in size is bigger. And that's what I've been telling y'all. If you're looking at the price, you're going to miss your opportunity because the price don't correlate with the value of the company. If the price was correlated with how much money Ripple has, we'd be talking about a $200 coin right now. $300, $400 coin. But again, I want to keep bringing that. Let's keep slapping it, right? Boom. Similar to what I just said, now all of this is coming out. Maybe y'all will listen to with the guy with a little slick cut. Guy in a suit. Maybe you listen to this guy. Let's tap in. Fair years.
100 billion of all the wealth of the human race.
Play it back.
So if you hold XRP, you own at least one XRP is 100 billionth of all the wealth of the human race.
Okay.
What would that make for the entity Ripple then?
Mind you, he said of all the wealth in the human race. And this is why I tell everybody, just like Bitcoin just had 20 million. XRP has 100 billion, but again, that there is not XRP just floating around willy-nilly like that. We've got escrow. They're slowly bringing on, but you're buying right now a percentage of something that will at some point not be available. That's one of the key points of the investment.
Well, that would make Ripple the World Bank.
Interesting. And let's expand upon.
He said, and that would make Ripple the World Bank.
On that. What does that mean for those in the audience who might not be engaged in the XRP community or have an understanding of what the World Bank entails?
Well, I'm sure as people who have never heard this before or aren't aware of Ripple and XRP, they're listening to this and they might think, oh, this guy's a conspiracy theorist, right? They don't know because somebody like me who has studied finance going back to the Roman Empire, going back to before that, all the way back to the stone money dials on Yap Island in the Federated States of Micronesia.
AKA, by the way, I'm not just somebody talking. Okay, I
When you
got you, brother.
look at the patterns and history of money to where we are right now, after the petrodollar, after we came off the gold reserve, there's really only one competitor to be the global reserve currency, only one thing that can come in and replace the dollar, and that is XRP.
Hey, hey. And there's a reason behind why. And now I told y'all on the last one, this has turned into a black swan event. I knew Donald J. Trizzle was about to come in and a lot regulation, let things move, but I didn't know he was going to lean on this, y'all. He is, the incoming president is leaning so hard on crypto that he might fall. This man is single-handedly committing to pushing crypto to new levels. That was not in my forecast. That was not in my algorithm when I was building out my strategy. Black swan, do not miss this opportunity. Understand tomorrow, a lot of people will cry, right? And you've got to understand, regulation is coming in. We are going in tomorrow, marking the first day of the regulation. I'm excuse me, not regulation, the joining phase. Coach JV, if y'all go watch that, one of the OGs that I look to for advice, not specifically talk to him, but just following his moves. Obviously, if you've done what I'm trying to do, I'm going to, acknowledge that and follow that through. But he came up with a structure where first they sue it, they attack it, then they regulate it, then they join it. Well, the regulation kicks off in what? 12 hours? We'll be in the 20th. Guys, understand where we're at with this. Hey, Binance, can you update your XRP price prediction? I brought this up here just to tell everybody. Everybody knows so much until they don't know anything at all. Binance forecast. By 2025, XRP was supposed to hit $2.90. 2026, it was supposed to be able to hit $3.13. By 2027, it was supposed to be able to go to $3.28. Of course, we've blasted past all that. 2028 is supposed to be when it goes to $3.45. Now, of course, we topped at $3.40 on this push, right? But I wanted this to be brought to where if anybody's trying to tell you that they know the price move with XRP and they're not coming with some real information to why that would be, even up to the exchange, you got to know what you hold. Because now it's a lot of people that looked at this and followed this and now missed 400%. Oh, and by the way, Binance, you need to update your predictions for 2030. They say 380 was in 10 years. Excuse me, in 5 years. In 5 years, it's going to be 10,000 a coin. And I'm going to keep this a specific thing saved so I can ring back just to show people, hey, by the way, y'all remember when these guys was throwing people off the lead? Pull on through. Coach JV with a banger little update. I love the synopsis here, so we're going to dial in on this. I might not watch the whole thing, but let's tap in. Fair use! I said fair use!
You have to be very, very diligent and understand how this game works. Everybody is waiting for the SEC decision whether they're going to appeal the case or not. Well, it came through that they appealed it. So Gary Gensler threw another Hail Mary just to extend being an asshole.
Yep.
Just my opinion. And as Brad Garlinghouse said,
and he's talking about, of course, Gary just resigned, but went and made sure he did that last little appeal just to push that extension as long as he could. Of course, there's new administration coming in on 20. That's why I said it don't matter anyway. But why would anybody even keep following through with that at that point?
It's very sad. The definition of insanity, he said, is repeating the same thing and expecting a different result. We are just 4 days away from a whole new regime coming in pro-crypto. Crypto is pumping right now. Everybody's excited, but remember, everything cools off. It's going to go up. It's going to cool off. It's going to go up. It's going to cool off. So if you're planning on getting into this asset class, you have to have a long-term horizon.
Yep.
6 years. In the short term, if you are emotional, you are going to get wrecked 100% of the time. If you give a Lamborghini,
know what you hold. Guys, I told y'all the deadline. They said in 5 years, 10,000 a coin. Guys, can you manage your life for 5 more years? To never have any worry again and again. When I say 5 more years, you got to understand, At $50, there's no more worries for me. But if you're telling me I'm living with this money growing all the way through the next 5 years, I didn't say you got to hold off, you can't touch the 5 years. I said, can you stay steady for 5 years?
Yes.
Do you hear me? Keep
To a
going
kid who
through.
just got their driver's license, they're going to wreck the car. You need to start to learn how to drive the car, learn the functionality of it, learn how to steer, learn how to shift, learn how to do the brake and gas. Then once you start to learn how to drive the car, you can get a more advanced car and a faster car. So bull run number one, you're learning. You got to understand why you're investing in something, not what to invest in. You got to get into this meme coin, do this. It's like, if you don't know why you're investing in it or what the technology is, or if you don't have a game plan, you're going to get wrecked.
Literally. And this is why I say, y'all always hear me, meme coin's cool. If you want to put a little $500 over there, trade, make a little money. But understand, this asset class is completely different from meme coins. And I don't suggest, especially if you have not been through a bull run, for you to have mass majority of your portfolio or a big chunk of your portfolio of meme coins, especially if you have not experienced one.
It's like giving a Lambo to a kid who just got their driver's license. So if you don't have an investment thesis, you don't have an investment plan, how to get in, how to get out, you got to start to learn this type of stuff. So let's talk about the exciting part. Remember, this is just my opinion. I'm only sharing with you exactly what I'm doing. So yes, the SEC appealed. They're being assholes, but a whole new regime is coming in. Stuart Aldrey, the chief legal officer for Ripple, believes a new regime will just knock this out. The case will be over. So we're looking for the case to be over, an XRP ETF, and you're going to see a normalization of the crypto market. They are now releasing their priorities of getting rid of the gross overreach of the SEC and working with banks to custody cryptocurrency. We got Tom Emmer coming in to reframe all of this.
And again, this is why I said Black Swan event, guys. Nobody expected for DJT to lean this hard. He replaced every obstacle in front of us and is almost guaranteeing jet fuel.
Start to make digital assets part of our ecosystem. And what you're going to start to see now, when Trump, I'll be shocked if they don't do the Bitcoin Treasury bill, Cynthia Loomis Bitcoin Treasury bill, because Trump said he will make America the crypto capital of the world and the Bitcoin capital of the world. So what does that mean? He's not going to lose. He's a winner. So he is going to make that happen, and you're going to see countries FOMO in. An example, the Malaysian prime minister says we need to get a Bitcoin treasury going. He said, so we don't get left behind. El Salvador's already rocking it. El Salvador president is working to install Bitcoin nodes in every person's house so they can have greater adoption in a decentralized economy. You're not going to stop the decentralized economy. Trump is not afraid of a decentralized economy, because when people are thriving and they have more money in their pockets, what do? We go to grocery stores, we buy stuff, we buy cars, we go to restaurants.
And that's why I know above this all, Trump is looking from the perspective of economy and growth to GDP. If the consumer class has more money, guess what happened? America has more money. It's just that simple.
We break bread together.
Which is how it was always set up to be. But under recent administration, the middle class and the lower class were the people that were the rebound for any mistake or any move they want to make.
We travel, but when your government sucks every dime out of you, and being an entrepreneur, they want to raise taxes on people who are wealthy, it only destroys the economy. You're in an era of authenticity now. So this whole Gary Gensler appeal thing, it's just showing the era of authenticity that's dying off. He'll get his little cushy job for all the things he did and holding the case for 4 years with some firm. Watch, I mark my word, he'll get a job at some firm because he did what he thought he was supposed to do to hold back the system. But you can't stop the era of authenticity. So you're going to see massive crypto adoption. From January 20th all the way through 2030. 2030, it'll be your new system. So it's exciting right now, it's pumping, but expect a cool down. You can't handle 20% up, 20% down. If you can't handle the roller coaster, don't get in. But once you believe in what you're investing in, if you get caught at the top, which a lot of you are going to get caught at the top, the top now is the bottom of the future. So just hold the line. Ride the wave down. Buy more. Bring your dollar cost average down. And when it goes up, take a little bit off the table. Get your family secured. Get your personal debt paid off. Get your shit together. Build a game plan, though, because there'll never be an opportunity like this for you and I to access this portal of time where we get to invest before the institutions in the infrastructure.
We were early, and it was the only way for retail to get in. Remember, I told y'all we were packing the bags for this event here. And the only reason we kicked off so early is because there's few opportunities where you beat institutions to it.
Of the new financial system. So buckle up, get an investment thesis, get a plan in place, stop trying to get rich quick, build a 6-year timeline, get disciplined, get consistent, get your shit together, and let's rise together to free our families financially,
Yes, sir.
spiritually.
Yes, sir. And I just want to bring that there again. I love how Coach JV just brings it again. This is the year of authenticity. This is a black swan event. And then I always throw back in the fact that XRP was already supposed to have had a bull run, but was having a suppression. This is a super cycle. This is a utility coin super cycle. Don't miss it. But if you do, understand, I am more than happy to put as much V12 back dust all over the thing as you would like. Depending on how bad you miss it, that's how many rocks I'm kicking back. Oh, you only had 100 coins? Hold on 1 second, sir. Can you sit right there? I'm about to unload this rubber literally completely on you. I got the spares in the back. Just sit right there. You're a fool. Oh! Bring it on through. Bring it on through. If you didn't get it, who does get it? Dave Portnoy, the CEO of Barstool Sports. Just in, Barstool Sports president's part of XRP Army? Yeah, correct. Let's tap in and see what occurred here. Now, you know, when me and that money rolling in, I might need to give me some of this. Okay, missed it.
About 1.3 million of XRP on Kraken. I'm not quite sure, intellectual Dave. I said, let's use Kraken. Let's buy some XRP. 1.3 million.
So Dave bought $1.3 million of XRP.
Bought it to 335, up a buck. So what am I up, like half a mil?
And he said basically 1.3 million at 335, which is what he bought. If it goes up a buck, he makes $500,000.
Maybe 500 grand, 550. Hey, it's just a trade. Just a trade. I'm holding. There's a long run. We're going to take this thing. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to hold that. I hold my Bitcoins. You buy it on Kraken, and I got 1.4 of XRP.
There we go. There we go. Now, money, I said, remember when I told y'all when it gets out and it's so public, it's too late? Here we are, 320, 315, up 50% on the year? Realistically, up over 450% over the last month and a half. Here we go, guys. Do not miss it. I've been calling this play from the get-go, from Jump Street. Not from Jump Street, but about a year and a half. And I have not missed. Y'all better get whatever you can, not financial advice, in before this 20 strike. That's all I can tell you. Now, here we are. DJT, of course, there was all type of crypto balls, everything that was kind of going on. And this is why I say I cannot believe how heavily he leaned in on it. But this is a guy asking about crypto. If Donald Trump didn't get in, obviously Trump didn't hear the question fully, but he was just thinking the guy was asking about crypto. The plan from Trump is to use crypto to pay off our U.S. debt. Ultimately, y'all heard it. That's why he's leaning so hard. His son has told him that. And I'm telling you, that's what's got him so on board. He realized that this is how he's going to be the president that says that he cleared America of debt. Let's tap in. Fair use?
Like if God forbid you don't win the election.
Future crypto, what does it look like? Well, I think it's a good future. You know, who knows?
See, if the question was, what do you think would happen to future crypto? God forbid you didn't get in. He thought he just asked about the future crypto, but he's going off on what he's expecting to do and what he's expecting.
About anything today, but I think it's a good future. I'll tell you what, you look at values, you look at what's happening and where it's come and where it came from. I think crypto's got a great future. I think it really does. Maybe we'll pay off the $35 trillion in crypto.
The guy in the back still trying to, but what if you don't get, hey man, why are you talking like that? What if I don't get it, don't make it in? What are you asking? What if the man die? What happens?
I'll write out a little piece of paper, 35 trillion crypto. We have no debt, right? That's what I like, right? He likes that idea too, he's laughing. Yes, did you have one? Yes.
But, of course, and this is why I say, I know that it's his son piloting because Trump doesn't have all the information on it. But from what he's understood, he's like, wait a minute, I can grow money through here and I can pay off the debt. That's all that he needs to hear. We can remove the debt with something that we can basically spawn and regulate here. That's why the push to us being the crypto capital of the world is on like this. And there's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of suppression that's occurred over the last 4 years. Guys, this is about to be rapid. Let's keep pulling on through. Brad Garlinghouse, the change this administration in the U.S. is going to dominate, and a lot of conversation about crypto and how that from a regulatory perspective starts to signal a shift. Again, guys, where tomorrow marks the first day of the joining phase. Do not miss it. Please don't miss your V12. But understand you can. I've been scrolling Instagram and I've realized day by day there are more and more Instagram badges that just need some big B, right? Oh no. Here I am for them. And you could be there along as well using the Instagram portfolio. Or you could not invest and you'll catch us driving through in that V12 while you at the Steak and Shake. Whatever choice you want to. But understand this, you're a fool, right? If you aren't in this investment. There's no question about it now at this point. Let's tap in. Brad, give us some news.
Of administration in the United States is going to dominate a lot of the conversation about crypto and how that, from a regulatory perspective, starts to signal a shift.
People are waiting eagerly to see whether US Bitcoin reserve will be set up.
I think that speaks to not just positive, but perhaps an embrace of this technology as being the future of finance.
I think a lot of folks would look at it and say, well, it's a little bit of a risk, you know? 6 months ago, it was riskier to build in Web3 or in crypto because you did have that uncertainty.
Guys, the certainty is here. There's institutional money in the boatloads that has been sitting on the sideline.
Industry.
I can't stress it to you.
We've got to come to.
You're already down 400% if you ain't made the move. I got friends still talking about, I'm going to get in there. Man, you got to drop almost $4,000 to get 1,000 coins now. It's almost too late for you. It's almost too late for you. Your bag gold now is $100. That's crazy.
Together, we can't all
100 coins.
have different views on what good regulation looks like. Otherwise, we will slow down the process. We've got to speak with one voice, very clearly about what we're looking for, and work with the new administration towards that.
Some of the conversations that we're having here at CFC, I think, will result in
the
industry better organizing itself to speak with one voice in favor of good crypto policy in the years to come.
Talk to me. Talk to my money. My money looking healthy. I'm looking healthy. My family looking healthy. Shot! Kitty! Shay! What about Farid? Listen, what a time to be alive. We're going to close out with this one, guys. Banks have settled on the price for XRP in the thousands, according to Central Bank of Australia. And I told y'all, while there's going to be violent moves, they know what price this needs to be at to deal with liquidity. Y'all are trying to think this is going to be like a stock. Parabolic moves are coming. You're going to get left in the dust. Let's listen to it, though. Fair years?
International Monetary Fund has already agreed on a price before all this integration started to happen. So this was a few years ago. They agreed upon a price, and I got a lot of...
When the man said, hey, it needs to be a 10,000 coin work optimally, he didn't come out and just say that for no reason, guys. That's my whole point. Why would the developer say something like that?
Information from Linda P. Jones has a friend who worked at the Central Bank of Australia, and she said that they agreed upon a price, and it's in the thousands. Now, when we, again, talk about the XRP price, we have to look at the global debt, the incentive for central banks to dissolve global debt, in fact, also to utilize this liquidity.
The main portion of this from government is the resolve for global debt, guys. You got to understand they're going to push this. It's the only solve to the American dollar and ecosystem. In realistic ecosystem world, yes, everybody's going to get equalized, but that's worth saving our stability and our finances and our economy.
Source of liquidity from XRP to facilitate, transparency and, moving into the digital economy. This is what they're going to be using. XRP is a financial instrument to serve the global economy. Mm-hmm. When you start to take all these things into account, and again, like David Schwartz said, the price has to be very high. So the higher the price is, the internet.
Just that simple, guys. You don't have to be the sharpest tool in the shed, but if somebody that created Bitcoin is coming over and tell me, hey, by the way, I'm creating something else and the price is going to have to get 10,000, it was at 50 cents. That's why I didn't play with it. I recommend y'all do the same, guys. Congratulations on putting your team on your back. your family, your legacy on your back. Tomorrow kicks off the rest of our lives. 2025, I told y'all get rich. Watch how this plays out. My birthday month, ISO 222 goes live, March. Guys, there's so much about to occur. ETFs coming. You understand? Institutional money flooding in. Do you understand? Crypto regulation with people that are pro-crypto and set to literally push it. Do what you want to do, but wash my shoes. I'm going to tell you like this. I have upped my number. I'm going to crash a simple, humble 8 Lamborghinis, and I'm going to call it there. All right? Y'all hold it down. Let me get this edited up, guys. What a time to be alive. Your money's up, baby. Y'all hold it down. Oh, yeah!